Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in.
Thank you.
They was getting more money than they unemployment.
I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Our Point of View. If I tell y'all I'm so tickled right now, I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Hi everybody. It's another edition of season 2 of Our Point of View, and baby, it's time to get our entire judge. Coco is off tonight. If I tell y'all, I'm sitting over here running the switchboard by myself, and I don't know what I got going on. Who in here? Let me see. Hey, Tony. Hey, Dee. Hey, Gregory. Hey, Liz. Hey, Jason Judge. Kelvin. Mayhem. Hey, twin. Hey, Ray. Ray, you in? I see you today, Ray. Marco. Who else in here? Bianca Ray. CJ, Justice, hey Taz, I didn't even think about that. Marlon, hey Tim, child. So listen, I'm in this thing by myself. Hey T.O., I'm in this thing by myself. So I'm running the switchboard by myself. So y'all got to bear with me tonight. But I do advise y'all to share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. You know, the most you share the live, the more love we get here at Our Point of View. Okay? Okay. So, child, everything that went on this weekend, I need to woosah. I don't have my girl here. I don't know what to do. Who I'm supposed to talk to. Okay. What's up, Willie? Child, so y'all know that Juneteenth was this weekend, and we had a really, really, really good time in Dallas, Texas. I hope you had a good time wherever you were celebrating Juneteenth. I worked in New Hampshire this weekend for their pride, and it was really, really fun. I was out there on concrete and in the hot boiling sun, but it wasn't like how it is in Houston. So it wasn't that bad. You know, the weather wasn't that bad, and it was actually nice weather and stuff like that. And I had a really good time up there in Manchester for Queen City Pride. So shout out to Rob Curry and the crew up there in Manchester getting that judge. And also then I came back to Dallas where I had to, y'all know I had all kind of mishaps and all that kind of stuff, missed the brunch, and still worked at the roundup as I usually do every third Sunday in Dallas, and got a surprise from a friend of mine from the Hey You I Love You crew. Keoka Valentine came to see me. I met her through Savannah Westbrook and being on Savannah Westbrook's show. So shout out to Keoka. And then also a friend to the show, I ran into Hakeem Davenport last night at Marty's. And shout out to Hakeem. He's also a friend to the show and watches the show and all that kind of stuff. And also a supporter of Chevelle Brooks and Jasmine Masters and all things drag is our girlfriend Liz. I finally got to meet Liz. I encountered Liz on one of my live feeds early on during the pandemic, and she has been an avid supporter of all of us during this time, and she watches all of us, and she always tune in. She share our lives and all that kind of stuff like that. So it was great to meet these people. Some of these people I already knew, and to meet Liz in person and give her a big hug. So shout out to y'all. It was really cute. I had a good time. But this weekend I'm in where I'm at, child. I'm so all over the place. Where I'm at now. This week I'm in Sioux City, Iowa. Me and Layla LaRue, and we're there for their Pride kickoff party and parade and after parties Friday, June 25th, and also on Saturday we'll be there. And then I'm back home on Sunday for Hamburger Mary's. And then what else is going on? I'll be in Alabama July 3rd. And also, my girlfriend Chanel Necole is coming home for her birthday. So if you're in Dallas or Galveston, Beaumont, wherever y'all live and all that kind of stuff like that, and you can make it down here to Hamburger Mary's to support Chanel and see Chanel and all that kind of stuff like that, because it is her birthday. We're going to love to see you, but please make a reservation because you won't get in. I'm sure it'll be standing room only. So, you got to come and get your judge, and we will be doing the show. It'll be me, Portia Paris, Tylee Sanchez, Tiffany McKnight Capri, hosted by Alexis Parrish. Chanel Necole will be on the show. Oh, our special guest will be Paris, France. So, Paris will be in the building. So come and see us. If y'all don't know nothing about it, now you do. If you're close to us, come down and see us and get your judge. And also in Dallas, August 1st, I have booked myself because I love working for the Westbrook Cabaret. Savannah will be in Dallas, Texas, August 1st at the Plaza Arts Center, historic downtown. So get tickets and you can go on her page and get the gist. It'll be August 1st in Dallas, and I will be there. I called and told her, bitch, I'm coming. Yeah, sign me up. I'm on the goddamn roster, okay? And then also, I think it's this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure, because I don't want to get nothing wrong, child. It is. It's this Saturday. My brother, nephew, and all that kind of stuff, he's a former Mr. US of A. He's going to the National Showman. Ryan Tajur will be having a fundraiser. I don't have a flyer for it or anything because, I already did my shit. But Ryan Tajur will have a fundraiser this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. So check his page out and see where it is and go and support him because he's got a pitch to get ready for. Okay, Judge. All right. And that is the announcements and all that kind of just. And hopefully I'll see somebody somewhere during my time in travels and stuff. I'll be in Mobile, Alabama at wherever Jawakatima work at. That's where I'm going to be at. I don't even know the name of the club. I don't never know the name of clubs and stuff when I go places. I just show up. That's what I do. I post flyer and I show up. Right now, we're going to welcome in our panelists right now. We're going to start off with the surgeon, Trent. Hey, Trent.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Child, nothing. I had got nervous right quick because I thought I did my whole spiel on mute.
No, we definitely
Baby, I almost got nervous, child. I was doing my whole spiel on mute. Welcome in, Neil Dupree.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Neil.
Trent,
you it's called Bebop.
Yeah, child, snuck out to this damn truck. And,
I thought you was over with that this week.
Child, this show is never ending. Do you hear me? And on top of that, I just got off the phone with Trick Daddy. This nigga told me he wanted to come on our point of view to talk about, to defend himself and tell us what he really meant. You know what I'm saying? I said, not today, buddy. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Y'all welcome in our guest correspondent, Miss Constantine Lee, Asha Dupree. Girl, you over there looking like, what's that woman name?
Omarosa.
Omarosa? No, not Omarosa.
What's her name?
Amy, what is it?
The one with the booty.
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose. We knew it was something.
Oh, girl,
Yeah,
I'm feeling, girl. So I was in Dallas for Juneteenth, and I had a chance to party with Porsche. So I'm still recovering from Dallas with Porsche. So I had to wear the eyewear tonight because, baby, I had an amazing time. But ooh, Porsche.
Child, look here. Let me tell you something.
You look really good.
Trent, how was your weekend? A week, rather.
I told you I've been on the phone with Trick all week trying to handle this. That's all I've been doing.
You trying to regulate some things with Trick?
I'm trying to. This beehive is dangerous. Do you not understand that?
Baby, let me tell you something. Between Trick Daddy and Porsche.
Listen, ain't nobody. Them people ain't even been to this restaurant and left bad reviews. That's how tough they are.
I didn't even know he had said anything, child.
Beyonce can't sing.
That's his point of view.
We can't have an
His point
opinion
of view.
on
That's
Beyonce.
what I'm saying. Huh?
We can't have an opinion on Beyonce.
No, you can't.
Apparently not.
Not according to the Beehive.
The Beehive will sting the shit out of you. The Beehive, baby. You remember the movie My Girl? And remember the boy got into the Beehive and it killed him? That's what the Beehive will do to y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward.
Okay, because we do not want the Beehive coming on here.
Coming on here.
Too.
Canceling us.
Baby, let me tell you
They'll
something.
take all our bookers. They'll take all our bookers. No.
Every last one of them.
My brother Tim is like on the national board.
Yes, Lord. And you know,
Beyonce a soft top.
Wait a minute. Somebody said, I wish Chevelle would unblock me. She let Candy Blonde wig up between us.
Who is that?
Who?
Who
What?
is that? Block that person. Because they ain't got no face on their thing.
What happened? I ain't got nothing to do with her hair. Child, hey, bro. Look, my nephew worked with Trick. He down there in Miami with finger licking and Sundays. So I hope it the Beehive.
Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon, child.
The food is really good.
Sharon.
So y'all don't let what Trick Daddy say stop y'all from going over there and get that food, because that food is really good, child.
I heard. I can't wait to visit and get some.
That lobster mac and cheese over at finger licking is good. Neil, what you do this week?
I didn't do anything. It rained here all day Saturday, so I chilled in the house. And Sunday, I went to the brunch show. Then I had cars at my house Sunday night. And that was it. It was a very chill weekend.
Oh, you had changed up your car day.
Well, I did cars Sunday because I didn't think I was going to do cars Tuesday, but I ended up doing cars last night too because I was hanging out with a couple homegirls and they wanted to do cars. So I ended up having an impromptu car set. It was really nice. We had
now, when you say homegirls, who were the homegirls?
My homegirls, one of my girlfriends that went to FAMU. Well, both of them went to FAMU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they biological females or are they trans women?
Biological females. Actually, one of them, her name Tracy Necole. She has a clothing line. Tiny just posted her on her Instagram the day before yesterday.
Okay.
So check her out, Tracy Necole clothing line.
I don't know about
advertise with us.
Yeah, she got to advertise with us, and I don't think I'm going to be ordering nothing from the online as far as clothes no more, because I just got some from that. What's that place that they be ordering? Fashion Nova, and I don't like it. So yeah, it didn't fit, girl. Wrong.
Yeah, you should take a picture of how I looked in the ad and then how I look on you.
Yeah.
No. No. It's a no, ma'am. But look, y'all. I realized this week was it's actually today, but it probably will be in my memories tomorrow. That it is the week before I started Our Point of View, and I found a video of us, and this was like the beginning of Our Point of View.
Because when all this is over, it should be a lot of fresh breath smelling hoes. Because now y'all get to see what we've been smelling.
No, them folks sitting at home and they have all the reason not to brush their teeth. I ain't going nowhere. Fuck, I gotta brush my teeth.
I walked the dog, and I was
brushing their teeth.
Right.
They ain't brushing their teeth or bathing.
And throw that mask away and get you a new one. Them ain't the ones you supposed to wear that forever.
They don't wash them.
Bitch,
I'm talking about them disposable ones.
Those
really hit collective.
I don't think
the next time somebody say to me, "Oh, I don't know, she don't like me, she don't even talk to me." Oh, that's because your breath stink, baby.
A lot of babies. I guess
she actually like you.
Them babies be drunk in the club and they breath smell like throw up in ass.
Well, that ain't no worse than the strippers. Some of them smell like booty and baby oil.
No.
Girl.
The launch.
That's when it was called the Ponderosa. That's what it was called.
If I'm not mistaken, that show went until about 7 the next morning.
Yeah. Oh my God. Nia came in later.
Yes.
Yeah, child. We was on there for a very, 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 very long time. Girl, and that the one from the week before, and then that one. But next on July 1st, that will be the 1-year anniversary of Our Point of View. So I'm very excited that we are still here. So we advise you guys to share the live. And we thank y'all for tuning in with us each and every week and getting our gist. But you can tell, like, from that live, when I show y'all the one next week, y'all gonna say, oh, this one y'all had got professional. Because it was so funny. It just seemed like it was a whole drastic change from us like sitting up getting drunk and kicking to the next week a whole new look for the show. So we hope to upgrade each and every time, child. So last night I was let me thank you. See, I'm glad y'all be looking out for me. I felt that too. I think it was from the blunt. Bad talk. See, they look out for me. Y'all didn't tell me something was on my lip. But last night I was at Marty's in Dallas, Texas for Kennedy's finals that I have been telling y'all about each and every week that we going to be performing at. Jasmine Masters was there. Amanda Davenport was there. Myself, Alexis Davenport, and she had 7 fabulous contestants. It was a great contest. And this was the final. Let me look for a child. Y'all know I'm by myself up here. And this was the finals at the end.
Receiving $100 tonight goes to none other than contestant number 1, Tiana Love. And our winner tonight, winning $1,000 and $50 because she won both categories. And you are booked Friday. Look, I'm looking at her. Your winner tonight is Apparition. Thank you so very much. You have a booking Friday. You have a booking Friday. Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you to all the contestants. Next week, we resume here.
Oh.
Did she get pushed?
It was no congratulations.
Was that a contestant?
They got mad about that 1,000, baby. Who was that? That stormed off.
That is Essence Allure Collins.
Essence, you need to chime in so we can get your point of view, baby. Because you left the stage swiftly and expeditiously, sweetie. And I think you pushed the winner. And that was like not good sportsmanship at all. So, girl, I think you need to chime in.
Hi, Savannah.
So
go ahead, nigga.
She didn't even place, did she? Because I heard her call out the first runner.
Apparently not.
So y'all worked her last night.
I wasn't judging. I was just there to perform.
She needed that $1,000.
Well,
she had banked on that.
I don't. Y'all. Okay. They want me to rewind. Let me go back. I have to. Let me see.
Even $100 tonight goes to none other than contestant number 1, Tiana Love. And our winner tonight, winning $1,000 and $50 because she won both categories. And you are booked Friday. Look, I'm looking at her. Your winner tonight is Apparition. Thank you so very much. You have a booking Friday. You have a booking Friday. Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you to all the contestants. Next week, we resume here.
Let me take that back. I had to verify the video. She was actually, April was backing up.
Yeah,
I think she was stopping her, but it was very like, girl, don't back in the bed. You don't
Yeah, so she didn't push her, but she still did.
Like,
She still
now. Like, yeah, but so I take that back. You don't have to chime in. We don't need your point of view. I get it.
April was really good though. She was good, and but the contestants was good last night. They really entertained. Baby. Oh, and she also won a trip to either Cancun or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go do the show next Tuesday.
Oh no, you know what? I saw Kennedy post today, and at the end she says open for all veteran newcomers. I'm like, what is the veteran newcomer? I want her to be in this plane.
The ones that still doing newcomer pageant.
At the point where you can go do 2 categories for $1,000 versus you doing 5 categories and an entire reign for $1,000, and then to get scrutinized and critiqued all year, I think I'm gonna do Kennedy show too, Chevelle.
Thank you. Hello. So you see where I'm going with this, huh? Yeah. But baby, if I tell you, Miss Thing, I can't even think of the song that she did. But it's out of my mind, so whatever it is. But it was a really cute song. She lip synced the hell out of it and made you pay attention to her. And so I thought, that was really sickening. And she didn't have to do much. And
she in Dallas too?
Yeah, she lives in Dallas. She made top 5 at, was that Miss USA, I think.
Her name sounds familiar.
I think it was Miss USA. She's really good. She's really good.
Shout out to our co-host. Shout out to our co-host, Kennedy. She had a come fuck me body on that night.
Yes, Kennedy. She had on her city girl shape.
I'm sure she was doing a lot this past weekend out there.
Oh, yes,
babe. Like what, Neil? Like what?
Baby.
Yes, and Kennedy.
It was
thank
all
you.
types of positions that she was in this weekend, and
Oh.
one on the dance floor, not on the dance floor.
She did something. She did something on the dance floor last night too.
Split too.
And I tell you, oh Lord, I was like, oh, child, look. But anyway, shout out to my sister Kennedy. And if y'all want to join Kennedy on Tuesday nights, they start off with $400, but people always donate, so you never know what type of how much the cash prize will be on that Tuesday night. But the competition be really good. So go down there and get your judge, because if you don't, I will. How you doing?
That's
so y'all, was it yesterday? Monday night, I think it was Monday night. You know, I'm sitting at home, not minding my own business, putting the show together for this week, because that's what I do on Mondays and Tuesdays. And they say, what happened at the Stars of the Central? What happened at the Heritage? What happened? Who did what and what happened? So, you know, I seen Tasia make a post. So I called Tasia. You know, I want to go to the horse's mouth. You was there. Let me see what's up. I said, child, what happened over there at the hair? The child had showed me a gun because of a post I made. He showed me a post and then he showed me a gun. Oh, sight. Oh, baby. Some child in Atlanta. His name is Syke, and Tasia made a post. I'm assuming, allegedly referring to the fight that Tigger and Syke had on Saturday night when Tigger had like slung him and they was fighting in water. It looked like they was playing water sports, and you know, yeah, it was like a little tussle in the water, and so he felt the need to come to the club where there are many people. Showed Tasia his phone, and it's the post that she made, and then he showed her a gun.
Oh,
you're in a club full of people.
How did you get that in there?
Exactly. How did you get that gun in there? First of all, after June 12th, 2016, you should not be able to get a gun into nowhere, no type of anything.
Well, primarily when you do get a gun into an establishment, it's normally either you pay the security or you know the security. That's how I've known it to happen from when I would go out to on the straight scene, and when the guys had their guns, they would either pay security or no security and know they're going to just slide past through or without them checking them because they may
the Monday night show is doesn't have you have the off duty or the police officer that's there, but it's not routine for the person to pat down when you come in, because typically speaking, it's you get comfortable in your surroundings and settings, and you look at it's a safe place that people just go to have fun. Which I'm sure
we thought that too on June
Orlando.
12th.
Right. So now I'm thinking people get comfortable and they get relaxed to their environment that they see that they're around all the time. But I'm sure changes will be made after this incident. Everybody will be pat down, and he was a contestant on the show, so I'm not sure if it was on him or in his bag or whatever the case may be. So
I feel a certain type of way about the situation because being that I was in that post shooting, I feel like he should get what is coming to him if Tasia is here, and so I'm gonna bring her in a minute. But
and what about future entertainers that have probably been through that and coming to the establishment to work? That make you feel unsafe.
What if he would have showed her the text and shot her? What if he would have What if he would have showed her the text and just shot the gun, don't know how to shoot a gun, and shot somebody else?
Yeah, that's true.
And then what would have come of the ruckus that would have happened from that?
I'm glad it didn't go too far. I'm really glad that it didn't go too far. But that boy he seemed like something ain't always wrapped tight with him. I don't want to say too much because I don't want him to roll up on me with the pistol too. With this post right here.
At this point, he shouldn't be able to roll up on nobody. First of all, because he should be in jail.
He should be in jail.
From that night, he should be in jail and he should be barred from the club.
Now, should he be carrying a gun? And does he have the proper
can't be your
document to even be
Because allegedly from what I heard, he was hollering, I'm a 2-time felon. So that means you're not even supposed to have that.
Because that's against the law, right? Felons can't have a gun.
No.
So I'm going to bring Tasia in, and we're going to talk to Tasia from her side.
Her point of view.
Yeah,
him, yeah.
He, she, we. Hey, Tasia, you muted.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. Just taking a break from sewing. I'm in Greenville sewing for the people.
Well, good to have you on the show as always, but not under these circumstances. So tell us from your point of view, from what happened.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep some people's names hidden because you know going through the legal process, I can't put their names out there. But anyway, 2 friends and I were standing in the club, but it's like a cigarette machine. We running our mouths or whatever. And he literally walks over, shows me the phone, and he says, "You bitches gonna stop fucking playing with me, you and Tigger. Y'all gonna stop playing with us." And then it's not like he pointed the gun at me, but he showed the gun to me. Now, I'm a licensed carrier, but I never bring my gun into the club. So whether it was in his bag or whatever, this is what's crazy. Before this incident happened, we were in the back getting ready for the show, and he walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, I just want to apologize for anything that I've said or done to you in the past, this, that, and the third." And Archie was like, "Well, what was that about?" I was like, "Child, I don't know. I said, I accept your apology. We can move forward." And then this incident happens. So it happened so fast that we could not react. So he showed the gun and then he hot tails it out the door. So before he can get in the car, I stopped the off-duty security guard and was like, "This boy just pulled out a gun on me." So these were the key factors that we ran into. Number one, it was private property. So when you're on private property and a concealed weapon has been hidden, they need to get a warrant to search the car. So that's number one. Number two, the reason why they could not take him to jail. Now on the video inside the club, they see him approach me. They see him show me the phone, and then they see him pull something out. But in order for him to get charged with the situation, they have to physically see it. So that's why they put him and his girlfriend in handcuffs, and then they made them leave the property. So what my daddy said, I had to go down to Fulton County to take out a warrant on him. And my dad is like, since it was a civil situation, I take care of that. He's going to allow the state to pick it up. If the state picks it up, what they're going to do is they're going to see what the security is like at the club. They're going to review the tapes, and he will be charged with aggravated assault, carrying a concealed weapon, terroristic threats. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that he will be charged with. But I've made sure yesterday that he is not allowed to go into any clubs in Atlanta. So he won't be in any clubs in Atlanta. I reached out to each one of the promoters and the bar owners to let them know that this person is doing this, that, and the third. Any showcast that he was on, I spoke to the show directors and let them know that this is what happened to me. You guys need to be aware that this person is on your show and remove him, because what's going to happen is when word gets out that this has happened, people are not going to want to come to the venue because he is there. That is a problem that's going to affect the patrons, that's going to affect the entertainers, that's going to affect the bar. So I could have reacted any type of way. I could have easily went to my car and just started shooting. But what would that would have, you know what I'm saying, solved? Like I said, I'm not gonna let this die down, because what if he, like you said, he would have walked up and just shot me?
Yeah.
Then what would the club would have said? You know? So you say Montreal, you say you have footage. I need that as well. So today I got a phone call from
No, he was saying, did you record the footage as well?
Well, we have my daddy went down to the Heretic and got the disc with the information on it. So he has all that. Somebody did record him saying he's a 2-time felon. He know how it works or whatever. So we have all the stuff that we need, and we're just moving forward. It's gonna take about 2 months to get everything together or whatever. We got the information, his tag number, just in case if he decides to run. I did what I was supposed to do. But here's the thing, like, I constantly say this. We all talk shit, we all read, but if I put up a post and I did not tag you in the post, it is merely a post. Until you are added in that post, then it's just a post that goes up. Because
exactly.
There were several fights that happened, you know what I'm saying? And if you got whooped on camera, then you just got whooped on camera. He also told the police officer that Tigger and I jumped him on Friday night. So I was like, no, that's not what happened. So I had to show the police officer the video of him and Tigger into it. So yeah.
Everybody wants to know what was on the phone that he showed you.
The post that I put up when I the post that he saw that I put up said, Tigger, you can now sit with us. Waterdanes. That was the post that he showed me.
So do y'all have any questions for Tasia?
Yes, me.
He was definitely wrong for his part. The shooting the gun, all that was wrong. Even being a felon with a gun is completely wrong. So, but okay. When people are feeling attacks on social media, or cyberbullying is important to me, just because we go through so much cyberbullying training at work that you really don't know the mental state of the person. You don't know how they'll react to certain things. So even if a post is not directly saying Tage, blah, 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 the other person feels some type of way, because we all have the ability to imply and infer what you're talking about. So I'm just saying certain people can't handle certain things. If I see something about me or even applied about me, it's not going to really bother me. But certain people have triggers. And he's somebody that seems like he got a lot of triggers. So I don't really even know him like that, but it just seems like he has a lot of triggers that's easily pressed. So I'm just saying, like, I would be a little careful about the things I post about people, because you just never know how somebody can react.
Well, I mean,
but what about when people post things and it had nothing to absolutely do with you, or it just could have related to you, and you think that somebody is directing something at you, but it absolutely had nothing to do with you.
But I'm saying, but that post,
a blanket post, and that's what I'm saying.
It's determining what Tasia just said. That post it was about him. She said rain dance. She used Tigger's name. All these things that you can put together in peace. Now we can't act like we stupid now. We just can't. Now. So we know what the post is about. Even if you don't say somebody's name, I can know what a post is about.
Were you talking about him, Tasia?
Yes.
And I mean,
I'm gonna say this because I'm always
yes.
I'm always
Hello?
Did she go back to sewing?
She was in Greenville.
Is her sewing break over?
Oh, no. So here's the thing. I am a bitch that can stand by anything that I say. If I said something, yes, I said it. That's me. So if I'm putting up posts, I wasn't the only person making posts about it. There were people that were tagging him in it. There was a situation to where he put up a post and said, y'all stop congratulating me on losing. And somebody put under the comment section, the fight or the pageant.
Oh my God.
See what I'm saying?
So I'm not the only. And there were several more posts that went up. So don't single me out because
but certain people are held to different standards, though. Certain people are held to different standards.
So
he may feel like your voice is more.
Your platform is different than others.
And also, you know what? If Aja, Trent, Tasia all coming at me and it's all balled up, when Chevelle say something, I'm going full throttle on Chevelle because at this point I've reached my limit. So I'm just saying, you just never know what people are dealing with.
I mean, you know what? Yeah. We all deal with something on a daily basis. And I'm not gonna say that we're dealing with, this person deal with this that way, this person deal with that. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I deal with being scrutinized because I am a female impersonator and I'm also doing male lead. And there are people who are above me that have platforms that light me up in my face and behind my back. And I could easily just go off and start, stabbing people and doing all that.
But you can never say what one's mental state is. So you never know. The child is called psych for a reason. So let's say that. So you never know a person's mental state, and everybody's saying that you poke the bear, you poke the bear. Okay,
baby, Derek, Deontay.
But regardless, whatever. The outcome.
The gun.
That wasn't that went way too far. Like he's absolutely completely wrong in that situation.
Yes, and so therefore. Thank God he did not use the gun, so you were able to move forward with the steps that you are taking.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm really glad about that. So that was, I hate to say, but stupid on your part, sight, because you done showed the gun, and you're a 2-time felon, and then you go outside. So that gives you the chance to go and tell the police or security or whatever. So now you're finna get is to be dealt with. You are to be dealt with now.
Yeah, and then
accordingly.
The question that they asked, they continuously asked me if I wanted to press charges. Of course, I wanted to press charges, full charges. So I don't see.
Yeah, because your safety is concerned at that point. It's about your safety.
Yeah, and for anybody who think, because even I had a conversation with someone last night, and he was saying, well, just think, but the post poking the band, words don't hurt nobody. Words don't hurt nobody.
Words do hurt people, really, and words leave a lasting impression on people.
Yeah, words hurt.
But you'll get over them. You'll get over it.
Some people never get over it.
Not everybody.
Your parents can tell you something as a child, and 30 years later, you still dealing with the same issue.
Okay.
You still hold on to it.
Okay, well, I get that, but it doesn't warrant you bringing no gun and to show it and not use it. So you wasn't that hurt.
Breaking news: Atlanta Hawks won the game tonight. Okay.
Yeah. So you didn't use it.
Well,
so you thought what you was gonna do was come and pump Tasia, but at the end of the day, you got pumped. And I hope he get what he got come to, because after being in the shoot in a tragedy myself, as well as Aja, I don't take lightly to stuff like that.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, I would have felt more comfortable with show me your phone and then pop me. Let's go and fight. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's fight. I like that.
Yeah,
no. Saturday proved that he couldn't fight, so he knew not to come that way.
So
Sarah just proved that his hair can take some water.
Okay, so let's look at it like this. Let's just say this. What if I knew the security guard or I paid the security guard to come into the club with my weapon and I just happened to have it on me? You showed me your gun, I pull mine out and just shoot the shit out of you. Would I been wrong?
No.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I don't know the law to the extent.
I'm sure they're gonna take some protocol changes because at the Heritage, they don't really on that night really pet people like that. On the other nights they do, but that night they really don't.
Right, and only killing take place there is on another night.
Well, I don't like it anyway. Is there anything else y'all would like to ask Tasia?
No, would Tasia like to leave us with any other words?
No, what would you to say, Trent?
Can you show us how you do that split and come out of it real quick?
If I put my up and you pay it, I definitely can do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
We glad you okay. We glad that didn't nothing happen. We glad that this shit didn't go left.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very wrong on the Heritage.
And you're doing absolutely right getting this bastard or this moron kicked out of Atlanta. He can take all his privileges from Atlanta. I feel so sorry for his little fiance. Shout out to her. I feel so sorry. She had to sit around and watch all this stuff go down. I watched her watch him get beat up in the water. She couldn't do anything.
Well, no,
I feel so bad.
After the situation,
Your fiance.
After the situation had happened, she was sitting on the car having a conversation with us, and I told her, I said, "I know you are really getting tired of this," and she just, put her head down, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: only you know when you've had enough."
Yeah.
People are just because y'all in a relationship, y'all married or whatever. I heard that the last situation that they got into at the Marquette, they beat her up because they couldn't get him.
Wow. What does this gentleman look like?
Girl, please send Aja a picture of somebody. You must see this.
Baby, listen, let me tell you something. This is how I work. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. I am not here to sew for you. I'm here to sew for somebody else. So when I say come, you come.
Oh.
That's what I say. When you say come, I got all night long to be fucking.
Rodriguez said, do y'all research. Y'all keep saying how much a person can take, but the person starts with people. I'm confused. What you confused about? Okay, we not a person. Y'all said we saying a person only can take so much. Okay, well he was at his breaking point. The breaking point was him coming to the club and showing a gun, not using it, showing. So he wasn't at his breaking point. He wasn't at his breaking point. What he thought he was doing was punking Tasia.
He's saying, I looked at his question saying.
Where's Trent?
He's saying that Pageant is starting with people. That's what his post is saying. I mean, that's what his comment is saying.
Oh, he's saying that you're starting with people.
No, well, so let me help you really quickly, Rodriguez. Don't. If you're gonna say start with people, you could have put my name in there because the clothes are pressed. I'm not. Every day I post something, whether it's foolishness or whether it's not. There are several situations that people go through on a daily basis, whether it's bullshit or not, that I post on my Facebook because I have the daily report. Just like people say that the point of view is messy and it is not, they just report the news. I don't make the news, I just report it.
So at the end of the day, it's for entertainment purposes.
Because it could have easily been one of us. We do a show, and somebody could have walked up to us and said something about what we said about them on the show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like that. People gonna say what they want to say. Just like Trick Daddy just said, Beyonce can't sing.
He did say that, and also you have to.
He said she can't sing. He said she can sing, but she can't sing. I agree with that.
Okay.
Necole is in, everybody. Let's welcome in Necole of Dupree. Hey, Coley.
Hey,
how
y'all
doing?
Welcome back for this little bit. What's going on? What you want to say?
I just really felt compelled to just come and say something real quick because I think we all at some point, and I'm realizing this as of lately, a lot of people don't know, some of my closest friends know, I've been suffering through something myself. I likely had a nervous breakdown almost been maybe a month ago. And you never know what can lead someone to spiral out of control. And I know we all have said before, oh, I can say what I want to say, or it wasn't directed to you. But sometimes you never know what a person is going through or what a person is dealing with and what that can trigger in them. And by all means, I'm not saying that anything that he did was right, you know, bringing the gun or any of that. All of that was like dead wrong. But you just never know what a person is dealing with or how much have been on that person's plate or what can just drive them to anything. And that's whether it was him coming there with a gun, whether if he was contemplating suicide, anything. So I just think we all should be a little more, learn to be a little more gracious with people, because you never know what that last thing that you say to somebody, how that can impact them, how it can impact their life.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I totally agree.
And I mean, and you just never know. And words do hurt people.
And I want to say too, like I keep stressing, I'm not condoning that, you know, what your post was right, because he can tell that it was directed towards him. I'm not condoning the fact that he brought the gun into the club and could have hurt somebody else.
Yeah,
you know, I don't agree with that.
But what I'm saying about trying to be a little more gracious with certain things, like that whole fight could have just really been really, how can I put it? That could have weighed a lot on him, and you never know what else people are saying, or just anything. And just like I said, I just think we all should get to a point now where we're a little more gracious with people. There's so much going on in the world right now that people are dealing with. People are striking out at Asian people just because of what somebody else said about a coronavirus.
Yate and
yeah.
want you to know how much they love you.
I mean, that's all I have to say about it. I really intentions of coming on. I've talked to Chevelle, and I just feel like I owed it to the audience, because people always asking where am I, but I had to take some time off to get myself straight. I've done something that that a lot of people fear, which I was one of the people who feared it. I had to seek some help to help me compartmentalize everything that's going on in my life, and to catch myself before things spiral out of control in my life. You know, people don't know the expectations that are put on us as entertainers, or what weighs on us. And we always have to walk around with a smile on our face, and we have to be all of this for everybody else. I just want everybody out there to take a little time to think, when the last time you turned around and you asked your friend, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Because we don't lie about that. Our answer to that is always, oh, I'm fine.
Well, I'm so glad.
Just ask your friends and stuff how they just don't know what burdens they are carrying around. And you never know what that child was going through outside of any of that. And once again, I say, I'm not condoning nothing he did or any of that, but you just never know the limits that you can push somebody to. And thank you all for letting me say my piece. As soon as I'm able, I'm going to be right back at it. I love y'all. Keep me in your prayers. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
We love you too. We'll see you soon.
Prayers.
But you know, it's something with now I have noticed a pattern with him that seems like he seems to get into it with a lot of people. It's like a pattern. So, you know, you got to look at yourself. When you get into it with everybody, you have to look at, okay, what's going on with self? Because it seems like he done got into it with Tigger. He done got into it with Tevin. He
He got into it with Sophia 2 weeks ago about her bags being in his station.
See, that's a lot going on.
Well, that would make me want to think twice about making a post about him anyway. So, so thank you, Tasia, for coming on, and please keep us informed on what's going on with you and the situation, because we would love to hear your point of view about it.
And Tasia, well, Zadiq is getting ready for a competition.
No, I'm ready.
Zadiq is ready for North America in a couple of weeks, so we'll be there.
All right, y'all go give Sadiq, Sadiq some support and hit that cash app and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Sadiq, so much, and good luck on your next endeavor. And we always love to see you here at Our Point of View.
All right, bye.
Bye. So this weekend we all was in Dallas except for Neil. And we were down there for Juneteenth, which was a Juneteenth celebration. I've been doing Juneteenth celebrations in Dallas since I was probably 16 years old. This has been the this has been the biggest Juneteenth that Dallas has ever had. It has always been where we would go, everybody would come to Splash in May, the first weekend in May for Splash, which was our Pride. And then we'll go to Juneteenth for Dallas the next month. This is before they even had their Black Pride, which is at the end of September. So this was like a really, really big thing for Dallas. It was like one of the first major events since they started opening up the country. So, they wasn't prepared for the people that was what was going to happen and all that kind of stuff like that. But I have to say that people did enjoy themselves. Some people didn't. Some people made comments about they couldn't get in clubs and all that kind of stuff like that. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But I had made a little video clip of what was going on in Dallas, and as soon as I find it, because y'all know she ain't here. Here we go.
Say what? Come on.
It was a sex hour category for me, though.
Was you just in the park while just doing an impromptu show?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. What happened? So Sunday night, I work at the Roundup Club Bar and Saloon. It's predominantly a Caucasian club, and so afterwards, I was going over to Area 111, and I already knew it was going to be packed and all that kind of stuff like that. And I could have got in by calling somebody, and they could have got me in. But I had some people with me, and I didn't want to leave them in the line having to get in and all that kind of stuff like that. So we chilled in the parking lot. we was playing and all that kind of stuff, playing around, and I had said we can have a show right here in the parking lot, and the child they could turn around their cars and use that for the spotlight. The boy already got the speakers hooked up, and we can have a show. The boy had put it all together, and I told him I was just playing. And next thing you know, child, Cash App started going off. People had some money, and I was in the parking lot doing an impromptu show and made $200. So yay me!
You got made money doing me and Taji music, playing our music.
I wasn't playing. I made money. But child, let me tell you, Aja, Porsche, Stasha, and the Area 111 girls was all at Area 111 doing shows on the inside, making money, having a good time. It was a big old line, child, outside.
Three
It was
from my house.
crazy.
I mean, 3 people at my car set last night was there, and they all, well, they said they had fun at the host hotel on the 11th floor. But they said
on the 11th floor they had a good time.
Yes. But they said that whatever they went to, they ran out of alcohol and it was some other stuff going on. But they did have fun on the 11th floor.
I'm sure that's where everything was going down on the 11th floor. Portia is Miss Southern Pride, so she was at the pool party representing with her crown on. They had Lil' Kim, Erykah Badu, Cash Doll, Natalie Nunn was there. It was like a big to-do in Dallas. It was really good. You know, you can't expect, I'm sorry. You can't expect to go to the club at 11 o'clock and expect to get in and you know, not when it's like this. This is Sunday. You knew what it was Friday and Saturday. So it might look like it's a big club, but it ain't a big club, baby. You know, and look at this how it was outside. That's outside Area 111. So shout out to Streets and the Area 111 crew down there in Dallas, Texas. I thought y'all did a great job. Because I didn't have to stand in the lines and do nothing. I made some money outside, so I was good. Baby, that's all I gotta say. Asha, you was there. Did you have a good time?
I had a good time.
You had a good time, girl?
Yeah. I had a blast in Dallas.
But what I don't understand is, let me show y'all something. You know, we've been celebrating Juneteenth a long time. Juneteenth, you know, that is when the slaves were completely freed down here in the South. And, you know, it was 2 years later, you know, the slaves had already been freed, but they hadn't been freed and didn't let them know in the South that they were free. And this is the day that they had let them free. A lot of people don't know why we celebrate Juneteenth. Somebody had put this.
Yeah. You know what?
Let me tell y'all something. Please.
Where y'all think they from? Where you think they from? Where you think they went to school at? Where you think they went to school at? Go. Oh, dear. Where you think they went to school at, dear? Go.
They probably went to school and graduated from somewhere like Bethune-Cookman or Southern.
Oh, you think they went to college?
Yeah, they went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Chevelle,
you think they went to college?
What?
Girl, they didn't. And mind you, from my understanding, that was on June 18th when they posted it. I don't know who you are, sir, but I just hope that they do you some research on that.
Give me your point of view.
I'm really sorry that you didn't know what Juneteenth is, but y'all please do your research. But people was saying how they didn't prepare. I can't read that. That's a lot of stuff right there. They were unprepared for what the crowd was in Dallas for this weekend.
They were the most unorganized, unprepared crowd I've ever seen. They were money hungry. They think just because they are at capacity at the venue, it's a good thing, when in fact they are reflecting of. I'm sorry, I'm reading just.
Yeah, but so you understand.
Well, this is the thing. there was several things going on, so it's not like
You had to go to
everything
that
was
particular. You had
to
to go to
one
that particular
particular
venue.
place. Another thing, Dallas people go out early. They are not like some other cities where you are used to going out late. So you can't think cook when you go out of town and you and your girlfriends are used to going out at 2 in the morning or 1 a.m. at home. That's not how it is in every city, you know? So, hey, and
Well,
like I said, there was a lot of things going on. All the parties
see,
was
all that
packed.
kind of
Like,
stuff. If I would have went somewhere and it was packed, I would just like, bitch, I'm going to the 11th floor. I'm done with this. 11th floor me now.
I wouldn't even win. I would have just
That's
been prepared for
exactly
the
what I
11th floor.
did.
Yes.
One of the nights, Neil, I was like, take me to get something to eat and take me to my room. Because we had went to like 3 different clubs.
Child, I had a good time. I went to 2 different clubs, 3 different clubs, 2 parking lots. How you doing?
Now Sunday
And you know what?
night was the best. Was the best. Shout out to Area 111. And oh my god, like that crowd was
Chauncey.
amazing. The
I'm at the point now.
atmosphere, Chauncey, Shamar, like it was the bomb. I had a really good time.
I don't even need a lot of people to have fun. If it could be a DJ, a bartender there, and I'm fine. And me and 3 people. As long as I have drinks, I'm cool.
I had a good time Saturday night at Marty's with Kennedy and Glam and Jasmine Masters, like, and shout out to the staff and management that's over Sophisticated Saturdays for having me. Like, I had a good time.
My brothers
Like,
Vay and Sean.
had the super long.
I heard that Eric Badu
Yes.
was horrible. I heard that she's horrible.
Y'all read on Erica, child. Don't act like that with Erica. Y'all know Erica be smoking her stuff,
They
child.
said she put the children to sleep.
Oh.
But
Okay,
you can't come to a crop pot. Like, everybody not gonna be on that same vibe as you, Erica.
Well, she's so neo soul that I wouldn't want her as a DJ because she's too neo soul for me.
Thank you, and that's why I'm saying no. She be on another level. And see, when y'all booking Erica the DJ, y'all got to know what she do. Y'all need to go and watch her DJ. Y'all, to me, I think they just booked her because she's Erica Badu. She's from Dallas. She's a DJ, so let her come DJ the party. They don't know what kind of DJ that Erica is. Erica's not no DJ to come DJ at no gay function.
They should have booked Paris Hilton or Nina Flowers.
No, they shouldn't have booked neither one of them for that. For not for no black function. They shouldn't have. They should have booked some DJs that they know was gonna play some music that was gonna get them people on the dance floor, get them in their vibe. Erica, she should have been at the after hours. That's what Erica should have been at the after hours. And speaking of this weekend, we also had All American Goddess this weekend. And our winner for Our American Goddess was Olivia Ray Taylor. I think she's from Florida. And also
congratulations.
Michael J. Valentine won All American Gent. Nice. And Lindsay Page won All American Goddess at Large.
Amazing.
Yes. So and also that was Poppin' Lock's first talent win under his new production, Christopher Iman's new production. And so congratulations to Christopher because they won the Best Talent Award. But the highlight of the whole entire Jush was the crowning at the Plus pageant. Let me play that.
After I announce the first runner up, if you're good at math, but I just want your first alternate for All American Goddess at Large 2021. Kara Fox Davis.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wait, is that the video? Is that the video person?
That's somebody.
You know when somebody lied, baby. They was crying, sniffling. I'm on the live talking about please get them some tissue. Please get us some tissue.
Oh my God.
So they were there rooting for the girl that got first runner up, honey.
Right.
Baby, and when Miss Thing didn't win, they were devastated.
I announced the first runner up if you're good at math, but I just want to your first alternate for All-American Goddess at Large 2021. Kara Fox Davis.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
She was over it.
She was wounded, girl.
Girl,
very wounded.
I love that passion though behind your friend, baby. I want my friend to go in too. I want my friend to go into, but girl, if I tell you, I was hollering, and the girl had been first runner up a couple of times from what I heard at All American Goddess Plus. So I'm so sorry, but yeah.
How many times?
It's been a couple of times, at least two, I think. She haven't did a
third time's the charm.
She haven't been a Mia Layla, Ashley Cruz. I don't think she got us beat yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to those winners and the newly crowned All-American Gent and All-American Goddesses. So shout out to them.
Congratulations.
So over the weekend also we have heard this young man. His name is Tyler. He's 12 years old and he's from Atlanta, Georgia. And this video has went viral. And I'm just gonna play this for y'all. Shed a light.
Now we're gonna shut on you getting your ass beat. This what to him. We do shit, but it don't help right here.
You said you're what? Say it again. Say it one more time.
And he like that shit.
You like it. And you're doing the most.
You still doing gay shit. You think this on the side of your head for no reason? Is that what you think? It's on the side of your head for no reason? So why you just said that gay ass shit, bro? Why would you just say that? Why would you just say that? You ain't got shit to say? Hello? You ain't got shit to say?
No.
Hello? Sit your ass down, bro.
Are you?
Keep on doing that shit.
You like this type of stuff?
You thought I wasn't gonna beat your ass from last night too big. Talking all that goddamn shit, bro.
If I tell y'all,
wow.
If I tell y'all that had pissed.
That ran me hot.
Yeah, that had pissed me off. And so I'm so glad that everybody, like, when they saw the video, that they, why is this doing this? That when they saw the video, everybody shared the video and they were saying that they should, what is going on?
Look at Chevelle. It's all about us.
Oh, okay.
It's all about us.
So Neil, what happened with the siblings?
What sibling?
The siblings, because those were his siblings.
Oh shit! I have no idea. Oh, those weren't the parents?
No, those are not parents. Those are his siblings.
Oh wow!
Apparently, he was removed from the home. But
which not these kids are so comfortable with themselves because even when I was in the middle school setting, we would have kids that was coming to school with hair and makeup on. They was they wasn't transitioning, but they was coming to school with girl clothes, hair, makeup. So
they're being themselves, what they feel.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that this kind of stuff is still going on because it's so many people doing it and so many kids that I see, like, it's like a norm now where you see kids come to school with makeup on and doing different things. And that's girls and boys. But the thing with the Black community, it's okay for a girl to do it. A male,
yeah,
it's a different thing. Because your daughter can be a lesbian and a butch lesbian all day long, and it's like, oh, no problem. But your son or a man, it's a whole other problem.
It's a whole nother story.
And that's why we end up with so many DL men within the Black community, because they have to try to save face for what they have been taught or what they have been made to feel, growing up, regardless of what they actually feel or what they want to do or pursue, with the opposite sex or same, whatever. I just think like when it gets old.
It gets very old. It gets very old, and that's like the problem with like the Black heterosexual male. They can be. My brother is 4 kids, just moved out my parents' home. He is in his 30s, just moved out, and he's just everything to some people.
Mm-hmm.
But me, gay male who's been gone since I was in my teens and never moved my parents after college. It's like, yeah, he doing all this, but he gay.
Yeah.
So
it was another video of him, and I don't know if these girls was his friends or what, but this is him around there.
Say hey to my life. Hey bitches, y'all already know. It's who? What they say? Ty. Dog. Boy, gonna take a long time for your line to come to go back. Sideburn. Y'all hoes.
It is just like, it's really sad that they would not let this young man, this young little boy, be who he want to be.
It's really sad, but that goes to show. I tell you, like, kids are more resilient than adults think they are, and they are stronger. They will go through stuff and pay it, which is like this new generation of kids. They come out and they pay a lot of stuff because they're very resilient because of all the backlash that they encounter. Because social media is a great thing, but you also get a lot of hate on social media too, and you learn how to kind of filter it out.
So later on, after
I want to know. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. I want to know how Gary feel about that, because this is somebody that's showing what they feel and who they want to be. So
Gary with the T.
He don't have no opinion because he, according to his stuff, he just took it.
Yeah,
he just took it.
He just took the abuse and all of that. After all of this had started going viral, he made this live on his Instagram.
Like my brother and them, they didn't abuse me. They was just showing me like I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm good. They was just showing me like you need to stop doing that. But like I just want to get this off of my sister. Like my sister didn't do nothing, or my brother. They was just showing me the right thing to do. It wasn't like they was abusing me. No, it was not. They was not abusing me. They would never do things like that. Going up. You don't need to stop. I'm still gonna be myself, but I just need y'all to like take that stuff down, because like them my siblings, and do y'all know what this is doing? Like,
so you can hear somebody in the background telling him what to say and say certain things and all that kind of stuff like that. It was a trans activist. Her name is Hope Giselle. She went live on the other night with the District 9 Atlanta City Councilman Devin Buchanan Ward, who also visited the family. And what he was saying about the living conditions of where he lives, the child lives, is like it's unsuitable.
Well, of course, whenever you got an address, your address is on the building and not like the mailbox on the ground concrete, You know that's old school. That's a real old place.
Yeah, hello. And so he went over there and he gave the family toiletries and stuff like that. And he gave the young man an iPad, which he said that he was very grateful for. Then a day or so after that, that's when the Georgia Child Protective Services came and they took him. So now he's in foster care now because they feel like he was being abused over there, and rightfully so. You know, because it wasn't gonna stop, and ain't no telling. We just seen that part. We don't know what could have been transpiring and going on before we even seen that.
Because first off, if anybody who knows child abuse, the haircut alone is child abuse. Not even saying anything or doing anything, but that right there is like you're abusing the child, and
that was torment.
Yeah, that's torment.
Yeah.
Those type of things that scar kids forever and leave a lasting impression on them.
Especially that. Now that right there, that was terrible. And how do you? And I would be scared to be able to do anything around my siblings. I was scared to be myself.
You'll be so shocked at how the guy that was pushing him around probably been having him and messing with him, you know?
Or not even having him messing with him, but you out having him messing around, period.
Right.
Exactly. When I heard that it happened in Atlanta, I'm like, in Atlanta? It's just like this city, and you're exposed to so much in Atlanta at such a young age that shouldn't be a factor to you at all. However, some people, I have people in my family, you can have a gay friend and y'all kiki and y'all love each other, but you don't want a gay relative or a gay son or something. That's two different things.
I had a friend, one of my mom's friends from back in the day. They were really close. They were co-workers. She had a daughter and a son, and we all hung out together. She was one of the ones around when my mom, I guess they were talking about me and me being who I was. She was okay with that. She loved me. Everything, she loved me. But her son, years later, I already knew that the son, because me and the son hung out, so I already knew you was just like me. When she found out that he was gay, everything turned. She treated him different. It was just so different. But you loved me. It was okay for me. But your own child.
Yeah, that's a different.
Actually hated your child.
You be like, just like Jennifer Lewis was in Dirty Laundry. I know they was around, but just not in my family.
But not in my family. and on a Sunday too. But I'm so glad that they went and they took the young man, the little boy, from the house, and hopefully he can get some love somewhere and he can be able to live his life how he wants to and get with a family that's going to love him and treat him like he want to be treated. And yeah, God bless him, honey. So, speaking of being gay and all of this, the Las Vegas Raiders football player Carl Nassib came out the other day and he made a video, and this is what he had to say.
House here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Just want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I finally feel comfortable enough to get it off my chest. I really have the best life. I got the best family, friends, and job a guy could ask for. I'm a pretty private person, so I hope you guys know that I'm really not doing this for attention. I just think that representation and visibility are so important. I actually hope that one day videos like this and the whole coming out process are just not necessary. But until then, I'm going to do my best and do my part to cultivate a culture that's accepting, that's compassionate, and I'm going to start by donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project. They're an incredible organization. They're the #1 suicide prevention service for LGBTQ youth in America, and they're truly doing incredible things. And I'm very excited to be a part of it, to help in any way that I can. And I'm really pumped to see what the future holds. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm massive. I'm at my house here in Westchester.
Oh my God, y'all are really in these comments laying him completely to rest. Yeah, because he's a gay Republican. And do y'all think that?
Oh God.
Yeah, do y'all think? But I don't think he's like a Trump Republican. I don't think. And he donated to the Trump Project, you know, and they did some good stuff. So what y'all feel about that? Y'all let him out?
Well, what the love look like?
The thing is, and although it's hard to come out as an NFL player or
it really
any athlete, it's easier when you are white to come out, because I'm sure when Black people come out, it's not going to be the same effect, and it's partly because of the Black community as a whole, not even just the sports world, but just the Black community.
Period.
So, I mean, I don't know who this person is, but
I don't either.
Shout out to you coming out.
Me
You've been meaning to do it for a while. Glad you did it. Okay, let's move on.
And what the hell is the Trevor Project?
That's they do a lot of stuff with the gay.
They do a lot of stuff for the community and AIDS research and all that kind of stuff like that. It's a really good organization, LGBTQ organization. I really don't have no opinion about him coming out. I really could care less because I don't even know who he is. And now, if he start doing stuff in the community that's not going in our favor, then we need to stand up, and that's when we need to make some noise about him. But we haven't. I don't watch sports. I don't know football. I don't know anything. When Michael Sam came out, he wasn't even playing no more, from my understanding. I thought Michael Sam was the first NFL player to come out and play in the NFL as well before the last team.
I think he was in college, but I'm not sure.
They said Sam was never completely drafted. I don't know. I don't watch sports, but if I feel like if it's somebody that's damaging to our community, then of course I would want to stand up for that. But I don't even know who this man is. I didn't even know Las Vegas had a team.
the Oakland Raiders moved to Vegas. They got a whole brand new stadium and everything.
Yeah, I've seen the stadium. I just didn't know. Like, the Trevor Project is the leading national organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning young people under 25. And also, they do a lot of RuPaul Drag Race gives a lot of money to the Trevor Project also. Yeah. So anyway, next topic. Speaking of football players, there was a guy that I ran across a story of this other football player. He was from, what was this guy from? Virginia. And he allegedly killed a man, undiscovered he was not a woman after sexual encounter. This was the man that he had the sexual encounter with. And they was trying to say that the man was transgender at first. But then kind of found out this is the man that in questioning. And then you went back and you killed this man.
Well, also, okay, so
yeah, and you realize the man was the same person.
Yeah, but the man was also a catfish too, like impossible. Like,
but you had sex with him already, and then you went back.
No, he got head.
No, he didn't get. He didn't have sex. He's got head.
He got head.
That's it.
And I'm assuming that it may have been like a
glory hole situation.
Some ain't right.
But you know, I mean, the lesson that everybody should take from this, to me, is that stop catfishing
Stop
people.
Playing on the chat line.
Yeah, stop playing with that. Like, people are crazy. The same way we was talking about, it's like earlier, you can't tell people mental state. You can't play with people's mental state when you playing with them in that fashion.
Hello, and you got to be you, Judge. And they come around that corner, and you know who you say you are. Like that child said, this not you. This is not you. Y'all gotta stop playing with people. We're going to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Okay, we back, girl. I'll call you.
Okay, so we back. They are not back.
We are back.
I'm back. I had to go to the restroom, Judge.
You had to go get your judge.
I really had to go get my judge. So look, what was y'all doing? Y'all want to do another? We just made it back.
We just made it back.
Oh, look who in town!
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
Hello, family.
Hey,
hello,
Kennedy.
Kennedy, I met you earlier tonight.
You said you mentioned earlier.
I mentioned you earlier tonight. I saw your post that you posted today, and then you said all veteran newcomers are welcome. So I was like, what does Kennedy think is a veteran newcomer?
I just left out a comma, baby. That's all.
So it's veterans and newcomers.
Yes, veterans, newcomers, whatever.
Okay, I was like, oh, look at Kennedy talking about the veteran newcomers.
Well, I'm gonna skip around the things since we talking about veteran newcomers. I ran across this this post the other day, and it had talked about something that Neil had even talked about before, and it was saying that why are the new generation of drag queens doing old generation drag queen songs? You might as well just make the whole cast old school queens. Neil have said that to me before about different shows and all that kind of stuff like that. So how y'all feel about like the younger generation doing music from?
It grinds my gears to see a bitch that's 22 years old doing 3 is a crime.
3 is a crime.
I don't want to see a bitch that's 21 years old talking about outside in the rain.
So what it do when you see a bitch 55 doing Megan Thee Stallion?
Well, you know what? I have not seen that yet.
Wait, hold on. Stasha ain't.
Wait a minute, Chevelle.
She gonna kill me. Wait, Raquel ain't. Raquel ain't did up.
No. The thing is,
girl, Siobhan do up.
That's part of the problem. Stasha got to keep doing these. Stasha got to keep doing these performances because the people that's in their 20s.
I think it's easier to go forward than to go back, especially when it comes to the younger generation. The older songs really tell a story. And it seems like the younger kids haven't like been through that and can't relate to it, so they can't emote that.
The thing is, like, everybody doesn't need to be a storyteller. Sometimes people, we just want you to entertain us. We just want to listen to the latest song and tip you off the latest song.
Don't nobody want to always go and do no her on the show. No, Eli, whatever her name is.
I mean, when I tell you.
Because some of them songs just ain't giving you what you want to give on the show. And so I get, you know, the new music today.
And then what if a child grew up in a house where their parents played that kind of music?
I'm telling you, I grew up in a heterosexual household.
But everybody, hold on. First
I'm telling you, and every week my father played music. I never heard 3 is a Crowd until I moved to Atlanta. It's like it's just certain music that's just drag music, and the drag stuff just took it, and it's like a drag.
That part. But I got to say this: everybody ain't grew up in a 2-family home or 1-family home. Some grew up in a gay home where they had gay parents, and that's all they know. And some people like some people look at videos of old shows that went on in their city, because that's how I learned how to drag. I've always looked at old videos of what went on before I even came out. I wanted to see what was going on. That way, when I get to the show, I can know the songs that they're doing on the show.
But then you have a problem where you the girl who doing all this stuff and looking at the old videos, and then then the people don't give you the respect. But bitch, you keep emulating somebody else. You ain't created who you are because you just doing the same stuff everybody else done did. It done been worn and turned out and whatever. Let her song. Now come out and y'all 21 years old talk about doing end of the road melody.
I agree. I'm not buying it.
I can't with you.
You're not buying it either, Kennedy?
No, I'm not buying it. No, I'm not buying it. Because I think those type of songs, you have to have been through something in order to really deliver that type of
embrace
song.
And deliver the song.
Well, not necessarily. You could be just a great actress.
And we know a lot of them.
You could be just a great actress, or at the end of the day, you could be what we are set out to be, an entertainer.
You know, the problem is when you're saying entertainer, that's like, okay, how many times? What's your favorite movie, Chevelle?
I have a lot of favorite movies.
I mean, but so how many times? So your favorite movies, no matter how much of a favorite movie it is, like I love The Color Purple. I don't want to watch The Color Purple every single week though, but it's still one of my favorite movies. I enjoy it, but I don't want to see it every week. And a lot of people, they do the same thing weekly. We gotta do the Lisa. What's her name? Lisa Fisher.
Lisa Fisher.
We gotta do Lisa Fisher. You gotta do Toni Braxton. You doing Mary J. Blige, and you only 23 years old. These people ain't put out music in 17 years.
I want to ease the pain.
You gotta, what's the 411 and
they know about Share My World and all that kind of stuff.
And that go back to the girl 55 talking about up and don't know what part to talk about.
What's it? That's the problem. The old girls gotta do.
55-year-old bitch can't make no party hot. No party hot.
Well, the old girls gotta do the new music because the new girls don't want to do it. Y'all think the new girls think doing Lil' Kim is current.
You know what?
I don't mind people doing what they want to do on the show, child. But you know, at least if you are a new girl, I do want to see you do some new music every now and then. You know, I want to see what you can do in your era too. I want to be able to see that you're able to do old school stuff. I want to see that you're able to do new school stuff. And as an entertainer, I need people to learn their audience and who they're performing for. You know, because some people don't know that. You know, you can't go to the to certain places and do certain songs, you know, and expect them to know what it is. But as an entertainer, you are to bring new music to people. But these days, you have to know your audience because
you gotta know your audience.
They not doing that. So, also, I found on the headlines. We're gonna move on to the next subject. How do y'all feel? let me see.
You insisted on the night.
Yeah, girl. So I caught my nigga and his best friend roommate fucking this morning.
Well, did you join?
That's what somebody said in the comments.
This morning, they been fucking.
They been
fucking. You just caught them this morning.
So if that was to happen to y'all, what would happen?
I would join.
we know you would join, Neil.
Because more than likely, if you got a cute roommate, I'll probably look at the roommate and be like, I'm intrigued. I want to know more about it.
But you've been there, you know. Okay, say you've been there.
I expect anybody to say, "Oh, this is my brother or my best friend." I'm already expecting that you guys are messing around because I know what I do with my brothers and best friends and all that kind of stuff. So I expect the same thing from you guys. I don't expect you to be careless with it, but I already expect it.
I don't feel that way. I would be devastated if I found my boyfriend in there with his best friend, roommate, whatever. That would because my best friends, I don't do that with my best friends. That's my best friend. That's my friend. My sisters, I don't do that. You know, and that's the thing. Sometimes with gay men, you know, that happened with a boyfriend of mine in my younger days. He's this is my brother, and I go over there, and your brother, y'all fucking. So
play together, stay together.
No.
And they even like to say, and sometimes they even like to say, "It's my child."
Yeah. And that's a problem, and that's when the trust issue comes in for me. Because I can't trust you. And so they are in he came home to take him to work, thought he was taking a shower, they were fucking on the floor, didn't hear me coming in the house.
Wow.
And I'm gonna say this too, they are in a polyamorous relationship. And But does that mean?
No, it does not. It does not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
they don't just about nothing because when you're in a polyamorous, y'all gotta agree on having. Y'all gotta agree on having.
Yeah.
That means three of us are just together, and the three of us are together.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought poly, just like that person thought Juneteenth was Juneteenth. Maybe he thought poly meant, so we don't know how his understanding level was. Okay,
they knew.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me because I don't know. I know we would have been twirling out. Y'all been soaking wet. Somebody would have been beat up. It was going down. Trust me. Now that it would have went down.
Oh, it would definitely went down. Had I saw it, it would have went down.
Well, it wouldn't went down like you saw it though, Neil. It wouldn't have went down like you saw it. No. Even if the roommate was fine, I would be devastated.
I'm like, why you tell me about this earlier? I could invite. I'm now about to
Well,
invite.
we'll get to that after the fact, but right
But see, when
now,
I do it. But see, what I used to do was, if my boyfriend, if you cheat or you made me mad, I probably sleep with your daddy or something like that. Yeah, I'll do your daddy or your brother or your homeboy. Just don't play with me. But I
because you
definitely
can't
will
do the
go for
best
your
friend because
daddy.
you already doing the best friend.
You know, I do that. I mean, you know, I still pull that every now and then. But now I just go to your ex dates. Somebody was playing around with me. I went and had the ex boyfriend.
Oh yeah, you've been doing that now.
Child,
Yeah.
ooh, that's why I'm over here. That's why I'm over here by myself. Okay, you do you, and I'm gonna do me, and we'll meet up in the middle somewhere, and all that kind of stuff like
And we're gonna play Jill Scott in the
yeah,
meantime.
and we're gonna play motherfucking Jill Scott. Do you remember me?
And I'm over there singing the other Jill Scott song. I feel like Cayenne Peppers.
That's the same song.
Is it really?
Goddamn, man, I'm telling you. Well, what's the best and worst relationship advice you have ever received?
Okay.
Leave. Leave.
Get out. Get out the situation right now. Girl, don't do it. don't do it. All of that. Neil.
I guess the worst relationship advice. I think the worst relationship advice I had was somebody telling me like how my date should act and be, because I took that like years ago. I had a boy. I was playing cards at my house. There's 4 of us, and I wanted my friends like he needed to be acting a certain way. And cards, the boy got his hand, and he's like, "Oh, y'all about to gag at my hand." I'll put my hand down. It's like, "Let me talk to you outside for a second." So I was like, "Oh, it's time for you to go because you're too comfortable with my friends." So it was like that was the worst relationship advice because years later we got back together. We like do our thing now together. He's like the person who I'm most committed with now. We was together. The person I was with in Houston is the person I kicked out my house years ago because he told me he was about to gag. That they was about to gag over his hand.
See. Oh my God.
So that was the worst, and the best relationship I got was from my father, who he was like, "Okay, I know you." He was like, "Okay, I know you with this gay shit, but you need to." He was like, "But you need to settle down. You need to be with somebody. It's like you're at the age. It's time to get with somebody and do something."
Oh, so that's when that was the era in the time when you was bringing the different dates home to Florida.
Yes, but the person who I went and took to my niece's first birthday party, I also took to Houston with me, who Chevelle met. He also went with me to my niece's 18th birthday party.
Oh, he been around, yeah.
So yeah, he been around.
The worst advice.
Is that the one?
He's up there.
Okay. How many up there at this current time?
I don't know. I don't know. He's the one.
Okay, he's number one or one of the one?
Choose your words lightly, boo.
He's number one or one of the ones.
No, I have somebody else who's like really near and dear, but I won't dare say their name on here, but he's up there as well.
Can I say their name?
You won't know their name. Well, who do you think?
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
I was say, who you think? Let me find out. I would agree.
Which I don't know if it was like advice for me, but I'm gonna say that I had a situation where one of my grandkids was crushing on my current boyfriend, and my grandchild lived with me at the time, and so they would like call him and tell him because he lived in Dallas and they lived in Houston with me. So anything that I would do, they would call and tell him what I'm doing or this, that, and the third. And or even if it wasn't, that situation, they would make it like it was. And come to find out, some of my friends that were close to me, family members, they knew that this said grandchild was crushing on him. So when it came,
and didn't say nothing,
and they didn't say anything, and they didn't say nothing because they said, "Well, we knew that it would hurt your feelings." This child lived with me, and y'all thought that it was okay to withhold this information, and y'all knew that this was happening. So that made me feel a certain type of way with them. And to this day, I don't trust them with relationship information. Simple as that.
Absolutely, you shouldn't.
And it's people that's very close to me.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought it would hurt your feelings, and I knew that how you would react. Okay, so how would you think I would react if I found out that now and you've been knowing?
Right.
So that's why, and that's another reason why when I'm dating somebody, I kind of keep it to myself for a very long time.
Absolutely.
Until I know that it's okay to put out there. You know what I'm saying? But I am watching closely what you're doing too.
Absolutely.
So it just ain't them. So we're gonna take a commercial break and we will be.
Yeah, because I didn't get to answer mine.
Oh, well, answer yours good because I was gonna go to commercial. What's your best? I'm sorry.
I know I was late, but gee whiz. My first time. Well, no, my good advice was I was in an abusive relationship, and nobody knew, and I just happened to go to church that morning, and one of my close friends was a prophetess. God bless her dead. She walked up to me and told me, if you don't leave the person that you are with, they're gonna kill you. And nobody knew that I was in a relationship. She didn't know anything. So that was a very big eye opener for me. And that was when I was living in Miami. And the worst advice was listening to somebody about my relationship and what was going on in my household at the time between us, and them telling me what I needed to do as far as they were concerned, because that's not what I really wanted to do, and that's how I lost my first love. Listening to somebody else. And them telling me, girl, he need to do this and he need to do that, and my dumb young ass talking about, you know what, he sure do. And
then they end up together.
Ain't no telling.
Kennedy, that's what I'm saying. I did that too. I kicked somebody out for using the word gag, and
the best advice I got
we still in.
And we are friends. We are still friends to this day. But that was like the biggest mistake that I have ever made, because deep down, that's not what I really wanted. So listening to other people about your relationship, please do not do that.
Absolutely.
Yes. And let them be gay and stuff now, because that's what I learned too. Because now I keep him out for saying gag, but he be calling me and we be talking. He be like, "Girl, you just wore me out." Like,
you gotta let people be themselves. You'll miss out on your true love trying to make people be who you want them to be. If you truly accept people for who they are and fall in love for them and not for what you think they are, then you could be happy. And that's the thing. True. I think that's wrong with gay black men today. They always like to put a label or want them to be something that they're not, and then they like to jump into relationships so quickly because we had last night and it was good. So right now we're gonna go to commercial and we will be right back.
No, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
I don't do hair no
I
more.
want you to put this in my eyes too. Intravitreals. You know how to do that?
What, Mom?
Intravitreals. God damn it, stop fucking with me, Marlene. Shit. I just can't do it for myself. I probably could if I just sit there in the mirror and do it.
You want me to do what to your eyes?
Come on now, stop playing with me. You know how to put this motherfuckers in?
What is it?
Intravitreal. God damn it.
It goes on and on and on.
Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone.
Dreaming about the things that we could be.
What's gonna be forever? You already know. That you feel me when I'm in the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Is it too late now to say
I need a one dance. And then we start to dance and I'm singing like, oh, I want something just like that.
might be over now, but I feel it still. Duh.
I want you to be happier because I'm happy.
Catfish.
Okay, very catfish right there.
Catfish.
Tishy duh. She said it duh. Baby, if I tell you, Mama ain't had a tooth in her mouth yet, baby, if I tell you,
she got a flipper. A lot of the girls got flippers these days.
Baby, baby, and she flipped it right in and got herself painted and gave y'all everything. That reminds me of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when Miss Thing was in the room and she started peeling off everything.
Her legs, everything, her butt.
Walmart, that part. Kenny, you need to join the house of Walmart, that part, since you're around here walking balls and stuff. Hey, Tasha Long, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to share the live and go to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and hit that subscribe button and the bell to let y'all know whenever we are going live and to talk about all the things that are relevant to our community and more. And if you want to advertise with us, please hit me up in my inbox or one of the panelists here and let us know that all advertisement needs to be in by Tuesday night by 10 o'clock. And the Cash App is OPOV 2020, $OPOV 2020. And we'd love to advertise you just here. Pageants are getting ready to start up. Balls are getting ready to happen. All things are going.
Yes.
Hit us up so we can talk about it here. If you know something, you see something, hit us up. Screenshot it, screen record it, do all the things and get us here and get us the tea over here at our point of view so we can talk about it, okay?
We're going to talk about it. We're not going to make it up, but we're going to talk about it. So
we definitely going to talk about it.
Don't get upset with us. We're not making it up. We just going to give our opinion on the situation.
Yes. So we thank y'all for tuning in.
Happen, we can't make it up. We can't talk about it if it don't happen.
Oh, thank you. We cannot talk about it if it don't happen.
Sure over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be plenty of news to talk about. We have a pageant coming up this weekend. I'm not saying any of the pageant names because they didn't advertise, but we have a pageant coming up this weekend in Atlanta. We have one coming up 4th of July weekend in Atlanta. So it's going to be, and then the week after that, I'm going to Charlotte to a ball. It's going to be a huge ball in Charlotte. So it's a lot that's going to be talked about over the next few weeks.
Yeah, so we're excited and things are going to be happening, and hopefully we'll get some of these winners to come in and talk about it, and some of these ball people to come on the show and talk about their experience at whatever ball they are walking at and all the things like that. And Neil got a pageant coming up also, you guys.
It's September 18th in Atlanta, Georgia. It's 4 categories: presentation, which brings your best royal garment; sportswear for guys' head to toe openness, which means you have to have a sportswear with a headpiece; gown with the veil, meaning gown, you have to have a veil on and gown; and then gown.
How much you get for that?
The winner get $1,000.
Kennedy, I'm coming to do your show.
Okay. There's too many other categories, girl. And also, Aja will be giving up Continental Elite in September. What is the dates for that, Aja?
September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. It will be Miss Continental Elite, Mr. Continental, Miss Continental Plus, and Miss Continental on Monday, closing out Labor Day weekend in Chicago, Illinois.
And Kennedy, your next adventure, where you gonna be?
This weekend I go to Dupree, Iowa on Saturday, and then Sunday I'm in Cooper's Cove, Texas, and then of course next Tuesday will be week 1 of To the Road to Finals once again for my talent night on Tuesday nights at Marty's Live. We'll be giving away $400, and this coming finals we're giving away $1,000 and $500 for first on the road.
Yeah, we doing that, Aja.
Oh. Yes, I'm definitely coming there, Kennedy.
We will be.
I'm being Dallas in July though, for real. So I'm gonna have to make sure I come for one of the town shows on one night Tuesday. You said what, Kennedy?
You can do it for me.
Yes, I'll probably come like the 3rd weekend in July.
Well, we're gonna leave y'all with this. Y'all be safe. We love y'all right here for free at our point of view. Don't forget to tune in next week because there'll be more things to talk about and more posts to discuss because I'm sure that y'all gonna give us some tea to talk about. Please take care of yourself. Good night and God bless. We love you here for free.
Good night,
everybody. Now how I do this because Coco ain't here. Just what I'm supposed to do now.
2, 1. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Wait. Now, I just have to take a pause for a second.
I need a man to make me feel pretty, to lick on my puss, grab both his nuts, and suck on my titties. Okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Amanda.
No, you didn't. You okay?
No, I know you're not okay.
Ooh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby,